doing a wrap-up. Magic lost. They ended up losing by 2. Came down to the final. This is the second game in a row that's come down to the final shot.
Yeah.
Jay, all the way here from Australia, you may know him as Magic Player History. Look at him here in the States, standing side by side with the Pich. This is a cool moment. It's great to see him and meet him finally. You think it's never going to happen, right?
Yeah.
He's all the way across the world, and boom, we're here at the same game. So there's a smile on my face despite this game, but let's talk about it, Jay.
Look, it was a fun game to watch. We lost the game, but it was a fun game. The first half especially was a lot of fun.
First half was amazing. So many points for everybody. Anthony Black couldn't miss anything.
Man, that was amazing, yeah.
Tons of Anthony Black fans here. A lot of support here. He's from a nearby area. I saw more 0 Magic jerseys than any other person.
Absolutely, yeah. I think I saw one Paolo and everything else was AB.
I didn't see Apollo. I saw Shaq, and I saw this one Suggs, and that was about it. It was kind of amazing, but that was the first. It was a tale of the third quarter coming back to bite the Magic again, as it seems to always.
Yeah.
Just flat in the third.
We had a 16-0 run in the first quarter. We had a big lead in the second.
Yep.
And then they bring it all back. We lost it all in the third quarter there. So I think we outscored 35-12 in the third quarter. AB, I don't even know if he scored in the second quarter. We had maybe one tough layup near the end there.
At one point, I wasn't sure if he'd play in the second quarter. It was like, where did he go? Where is he? What's happening? Things seemed very different, and they didn't seem to adjust until they got to the fourth quarter, and impressively found a way to get back and stay in this game.
Yeah.
This was a fun fourth quarter.
It was a fun.
As a basketball fan, the back and forth was
fourth quarter. France showed up. He only had 8 points going into the fourth quarter. I think he had 3 threes in the fourth, maybe 4. Wendell fouled out right at the end there, which didn't help. But yeah, look, France kept us in it. He was going toe-to-toe with Luka there. They were trading threes.
The back and forth between Luka was amazing.
It was great.
European fans will be watching that, I'm sure. It was a lot of fun. And that foul call at the end, we got to talk about it.
Oh, man.
Well, I want to know your thoughts. We didn't sit next to each other at the game, so I am legitimately wondering your thoughts on this call.
So we're talking about the Wendell flagrant?
We're talking about the flagrant, yeah.
So, I mean, Cole legitimately fouled him. And I think, because Wendell was not on the ground trying to get the loose ball. And I think he just went up and he just missed the ball. He made a play at the ball, just missed the ball, and of course hit Lovely in the face. And I think the rule is if you hit someone in the face, then that's flagrant. You just
unfortunately,
can't. I mean, Wendell straight away was like apologizing.
He tried to grab him before he even hit the floor.
Yeah, so it's just unlucky. Like, he made a play at the ball. Lively pulled the ball down to take a shot and copped it in the nose, but.
So, what had happened earlier in the game is they reviewed a play and then they changed who got the foul. Yes. And I thought they were going to change this because when Cole came down on the ball, it looked like he knocked the ball loose.
He got a little bit of risk.
I don't really think he fouled anybody, and I thought the foul was then on Wendell, which would have been fine with me.
Yeah.
But to give them that many free throws and then the ball back in that spot in the game, that was a tough. That was a tough way to come back.
We were sitting right behind the basket. We had the magic fingers here. We were waving. We made him miss 2 of those free throws. We made Luka miss a few times. I'm taking credit. We made him miss 6 or 7 free throws tonight. So Tim Hardaway Jr., 90% free throw shooter. We made him miss 1.
I'm still convinced that was Tim Hardaway Sr. because Tim Hardaway Jr.'s never played that well. I don't know what happened in this game, but that was weird.
Yeah, no.
Also, Derek Lively. Yeah. I'm sorry. I love the man's game. I loved the man's game before. Yeah. I don't even like Duke. I hate Duke, but I loved his game at Duke.
Yeah.
Why didn't we draft him?
Well, probably because we thought we were set in the center position, I guess. But look, no shade on Derek Lively.
Let me just. I'm back.
No shade on Derek Lively, but Luka makes him look very, very good. Like, Luka was drawing the double team all the time, and they just throw it anywhere near the basket, and he's open. If he hasn't got a defender on him, he's going to dunk it down. So,
I mean, he's great at catching the lob and doing what he needs to do, but he's powerful. The way he goes after rebounds.
Yeah.
Look, sometimes I feel like we don't always have that.
Like, he was a problem on the offensive
and they need that. But it is a little boring. You got to. Luka's amazing, right? I'm not going to stand here in Dallas and talk trash about Luka because he's an amazing player.
42 tonight.
But it is a little boring to watch their offense down the stretch because they're like, here, Luka.
Yeah.
We'll be standing over here. If you run into trouble, you can pass to us, but we'll just be over here. And it's like, oh, man, run a play or do some basketball.
It was a little bit similar to Booker last night. Like, Booker, we were double teaming Booker. He's hitting shots, but we forced a lot of turnovers tonight. We just didn't quite, make the plays down the stretch. Like, as I said, we hit some big shots. We made him miss a few, but, I mean, really, we were up 1 when they made that flagrant call. And I think it was just unlucky. Like, if Wendell hits the ball, it's 2 free throws instead of 4. And we still got the lead after that play. So it was a big moment.
The timing of it was very, very bad for us. But, I was impressed that we didn't go away. There was plenty of momentum in that building that we could have folded and gone away. And I think in seasons past, that would have happened. But that shows you this team is taking that next step forward, which I like.
Franz drew rim on that shot that would have won the game.
Unbelievable.
That would have won the game. Like,
I really hate at the end of the game. It comes down to that free throw contest, right? Yes. We didn't pay to watch. Yeah. You didn't come all this way to watch guys shoot free throws. We know Luka can hit free throws. We're good on that.
When we were down 3 and they fouled Franz, that was like. I had to explain to Em what was going on there because it's like, why did they foul us? Because they didn't want us to shoot a 3-pointer. Like that's
it's a smart play. Yes. Because it's legal. Yeah. It was the same reason that we hated the New England Patriots, if you forgive me for a second, for a long time, because they found ways to bend the rules. Technically illegal, but they'd get away with stuff. And he was like, Yeah. But it's not. It doesn't make for an exciting end of game. No. And I thought the Magic might try that missed get the ball back thing earlier. Yeah. But man, what a chance they had to actually get it.
Paolo just went a little bit too hard.
Yeah.
And it just went
he
too
almost
far
wasn't
back.
ready to catch his own miss, and it's like, oh man, it was right there.
Came back to him, and Franz chased it down. He threw it over the shoulder around the corner, drew rim. Right. Would have been an amazing shot.
Oh, I would have been crazy. I would have gone bananas.
we might not get out of there alive.
Fans were pretty nice to me overall, I think, right?
Pretty good,
like, people were nice to me.
Yeah, no, it was good where we were at as well, as soon as you tell them that you come all the way from Australia for this game, they're like, oh, wow.
You're covered. Okay. Next time I come to a game, I'm using an Australian accent. It's like, nobody bothers me. Although nobody really bothered me either, because I think, because as you said earlier, when we first met, you're like, you're a unit.
Yeah, he's a unit. This guy,
you're a unit. You came over here to run.
Yeah,
and you set a record.
I did, yes.
Brag about yourself for a second. Let's go. Put it out.
So I raced in Birmingham last night, and I broke an Australian indoor record for my age group. I'm an old guy, but I'm a 400-meter runner. So
old guys can still do shit.
Old guys can, they do big man shit.
Yeah, big man shit, old man shit.
Old man shit.
All right, Jay, thanks for doing this wrap-up for me. It's great to see you.
Yeah, man.
Follow him, Magic Player History, on all the socials, the YouTube, the Instagram, X. And
thank you.
Thanks for coming.
No worries. All right, we'll see if the Magic can get a win against Wemby next. Hey?
Oh, that'd be great.